So here we are at the ball ramp lab station. So this is, again, what it will look like when you get to your station. You guys are going to be rotating around the small gym if they do it the same way as they did last year. And at each station, you'll be sitting there for 15 minutes. Now, there's going to be chairs for you to sit, but some of you might prefer to stand, and that's fine. Standing behind this station, for example, you'll be able to see the whole station better, and you'll be able to see where the cup lands a little bit better too. So, but it's up to you. Like I said, it's going to be 15 minutes at each station. I've got my station diagram here showing me exactly how it should be set up. My golf ball will be in a bag on the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. When I release this, for the first time, it was at the 15 centimeter mark. I am going to make sure that the front of the golf ball is at the 15 centimeter mark, okay? Now, in science, we just want to make sure things are accurate so that our conclusion, that our data that we collect is accurate. So just making sure that that you're following the directions to the key or to the T is really going to make your data accurate. So at the 15 centimeter mark, I let go of the golf ball and the cup moves. Now you could see, I don't know if you saw that in the video, but as the cup was pushed backwards, it was actually pushed backwards and kind of over. In those two questions, when they ask, what could have possibly happened, that at the 25 centimeter mark, the cup moved a different distance every time. Oh, well, the cup moved to the side slightly. So that's a possible problem. My computer is about to... So I have my first release, and I've got 9.9 centimeters. So I would just make sure that I wrote down 9.9 on my data sheet, using units always, and return the cup to the starting circle. The next release point was 20 centimeters. So now I'm at 10.9 centimeters. Again, making sure that you are reading from the end of the cup. It might be easier for you just to look down and see, oh, well, this side of the cup is touching this part of the ruler, but the end of the cup is where you want to take that reading. Recording my data. And then from the 25 centimeter mark, I just wanted to show you that it is going to be different every time. So my first reading is pretty much exactly 14 centimeters. My second reading is like 14.4 centimeters. And my third reading, wow, is 15.6 centimeters. So thinking about all the forces that are at play, we just talked about forces that slow things down, forces like pushing and pulling. Well, that is a force, right? But any of those forces, any of those things that could be influencing the acceleration of this ball. If you can think of another thing to put for those two questions, what could possibly happen to change? Because that's like a whole inch and a half that we were talking about in the difference between those three same exact release points. The ball and the cup ended up at 3 different points that ranged from a whole centimeter and a half. That's a huge range. So if you can think of another reason why this cup moves so much more in one release, then write that down now. We will have a discussion about that. But so that's how the whole thing will play out, and then you'll just answer those few questions, and then you'll be done with this station.